But today, Atiku is not a Fulani man. I'm talking to Yaya Jingir. I want to put sense into Yaya Jingir. Is Atiku not a Fulani man? As Fulani people not kill our people? So should we say that Fulani man should never contest president of this country? These are realities. Let's say the truth. He is talking to Peter Obi, that Peter Obi, his kinsman or whatever, his man from his tribe, has executed Sardauna during the coup. So he should not be allowed to be president. As if forgotten that Fulani are still killing us every day. What's the difference? What's the difference? So if it is that way, a Fulani man will not rule this country. Because that's how we should go. Because they are killing us and they are still killing us. Why should we award them with the presidency, the highest office of this country? Are we stupid? If our people are not, if they don't regard our people as subservient, they will not talk like that. Because they look at us as if we are nobody in this country. That's why he has the guts to say those things he's saying. Because he feels entitled that he's born to rule. And that notion, that preponderant notion, and that kind of mentality, that it will never help us to a nationhood. We will never grow to a nationhood. If we want to grow in this country, we have to be fair to every tribe. We have to be fair to every religion. And that is how we should move forward. But enough of this hypocrisy in this country.
Can you predict who will become the next president? Is it Atiku? Is it Tinubu? Is it Peter Obi? Or is it...
Don't even give me options. Tinubu is the man.
Tinubu is the best.
I see Atiku to be the next president of Nigeria.
I just want Peter Obi.
Well, Atiku is the winner.
I prefer Tinubu.
I prefer Atiku.
To me, I think Peter Obi is the best person we actually need.
I think it will be Tinubu.
I prefer Atiku. I will opt for Peter Obi. I think Atiku will edge Tinubu.
Peter Obi.
I feel it's Tinubu.
Tinubu.
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi is my choice.
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi.
My heart says Peter Obi.
It's Tinubu.
Tinubu by God's grace.
I would love for Peter Obi to come out as next president.
Obviously, everybody wants Peter Obi to be president.
I want and I pray Obi emerge the winner. That's Labour Party.
Peter Obi is the next governor. Everybody knows that.
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi.
I hope and I pray Peter Obi wins.
I will vote for Peter Obi.
For my own article.
We need Peter Obi.
Tinubu is going to win.
Peter Obi will win.
Peter Obi is our president.
Peter Obi.
I say Peter Obi. Tinubu to win.
Baba Tinubu.
I'm rooting for Peter Obi.
It's Peter Obi.
Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu.
I think Atiku.
I see Peter Obi.
The youth candidate, which is Peter Obi.
It's Tinubu.
Tinubu.
Prefer Peter Obi. Atiku Abubakar.
It's Peter Obi. Peter Obi.
I mean, as an obedient citizen of Nigeria, we all know who's going to be, right?
But my brother, Mr. Peter Obi, you were direct on the mark that he won the election in 2023, but was denied. And you summarize what is playing out now. What I want to say is that the grace upon Peter Obi is huge. What God uses him to do cannot be explained by anybody, including myself, that is his brother for many years. You have seen what is happening. Any place he is mentioned, his name mentioned anywhere in Nigeria, there will be tumultuous noise of approval of who he is. So yes, we are on the march again. Let the will of God be done. What we need is simply prayers for him. because I know that God has something to do with him in this country. At his own time, his will will be done. We, his brothers and sisters, will continue to remember him in prayers so that in the name mebisi ka ọ bụrụ na Chineke na-edugharị ya nụ ndị mmadụ na-anabata ebe niile nke na-abịanụ ka ọ bụrụ mmasị ya aka ọbụla na-emebi emebi mgbe ahụ ekechie ọ bụrụ mmasị nke Chineke nke a ga-emekọta ha ma dịka.
So you seem to know Reno very, very well. You've used your platform also to expose some of his manipulative agendas where he tried to bring one ethnic group against another ethnic group and all of that. Recently, he said that he made Peter Obi the running mate of Atiku Abubakar in the 2019 general election. So what do you think about that, and what exactly do you think is the reason why Reno has refused to let Peter Obi have some peace?
I usually don't want to talk about that human. You know, in fact, today, while I was in my hotel, a friend came in and he was really angry that I even mentioned him on my page. You know, I was like, how can you give your platform to someone you know very well does not deserve it? You know. But I told him something. I said, look, it's not about who deserves to be mentioned on the platform. It's about the truth. Wars have been fought, because of lies. More wars have been fought based on false information than on truth. So, if people who have access to the truth do not speak up, then those who run with a lie will set nations on fire. I stood up against that human being, not because I have anything personal against him. No. In fact, you may not know, there was a time I actually wanted to, invite him to preach for me when I was a pastor. He probably would still see the invitation. So, he had this ministry called the Mind of Christ Ministry or something. And I think he's a very good Bible expositor. But here's the thing, and that's my problem with people who interpret the holy books. Sometimes they go from manipulating the holy books to manipulating the public. So they need someone who understands these schemes to stand up to them. So I've been a pastor, he's been a pastor. I understand his strategies, he knows that I understand them. I understand technology, I don't think he does understand the technology as much as I do. So he threatened, when I exposed some things during the election, he threatened, he said, I'm going to sue you. It was on his page. But I will only sue you when Atiku wins the election. Then he came back to to another podcast and said he knew that Atiku will not win.
So he was not really planning to sue.
Which means he was saying that when he said I will sue you when Atiku wins, he knew he was not going to sue me. So that shows you a person who says what he does not mean, or he says things just for the sake of saying them. So we're not in the same class. Whatever I say, I do. When I said we're going to host Evolve conferences in Nigeria, we've done the first and second. We did it. Has he been able to come to Nigeria to bring Nigerian young builders together in a space that can inspire them or do something? What he does is to divide us. So that's the difference. So I honestly think that with time, we're going to see more of him. But here's my prediction, and I love to give predictions. Here's my prediction. The people he's attacking today, he will do it so well, just like he did against the current president of Nigeria. He will do it so well, not because he believes that these people are bad. Remember, he does not mean what he says, and he does not say what he means. So he's not attacking these people, including the Labour Party presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi. He is attacking these people to get attention from them. The day Mr. Peter Obi says, I want to sit with you right now, that's all he needed from the current president. Just to sit with him. Just to sit with him. Just to sit with him. This is a man who boasts about, meeting with the likes of Boris Johnson, and it's about who he meets. It's about who he meets, who he sits down with. And when you come to a point where you see someone taking glory in the people they meet, check it very well. They have no self-glory. They have nothing in them that speaks of glory. So they want to feel that emptiness.
No real substance.
No real substance. They want to feel that emptiness they feel within. by the people they surround themselves with. The day Peter Obi says, my younger brother, my dear younger brother, let's meet. I tell you, he's going to take a selfie with a smile
and post it,
and his white biabia, and post it with a sermon that says Peter Obi is the best in sliced bread. He will say, I went personally to UK to verify that Mr. Peter Obi is not what people think he is.